Hey guys, this is Lunas. So what's been going on recently? Well, basically, there's been a lot of discussion about these console wars, and there's also been a lot of discussion about how it is wrong to bring a PC into a console war discussion. And normally, I would 100% agree with this because people who have PCs and predominantly game on their PCs, we don't give a shit about these console wars. We don't, because most of us, the majority of us, can say, with a straight face that our PCs are infinitely superior to PS3s and Xbox 360s combined. Now, that aside, I think that it is wrong to exclude a certain console out of these supposed console wars. Now, we all know the console I'm talking about. There's only three. The one that's being excluded is the Nintendo Wii. And it's wrong because anyone who can have a fit and make video responses and crap about people who bring PCs into console gaming war discussions, but then those same people who want to not include the Wii in a discussion, that's wrong. That's messed up. I mean, another thing I've noticed is that these console wars are being dictated primarily by the system's games. Originally, I think it was all to do with hardware, all to do with, oh look, the PS3 has Blu-ray, look, the Xbox 360 doesn't, PS3's got better graphics, it's got this, it's got that, the PS3 must ultimately be better, but wait, it costs more, look at Xbox 360, it's value for money, blah blah blah. Now, I think the majority of people have moved away from those stupid ideologies, and now we're starting to get down to what it's about. It's about the games, it's about the content, it's about the exclusives. The Wii has good content, it's got good exclusives, and it's just got good games in general, alright? So, by that token, it should be included in these console wars, because we're not talking about hardware. If we're talking about hardware, the Wii loses hands down. Nintendo haven't had a gaming console that could play DVDs for God knows how long, man, since forever, alright? Who cares? The Wii is not going HD, that's been confirmed. Who cares? The Wii has these somewhat gimmicky peripherals that have limited connectability to the actual games. You've got Wii Motion Plus now. That has limited connectability to games. It's got connectability to, like a couple of tennis games, Virtua Tennis 09 and what's the other one? Grand Slam Tennis, obviously Wii Sports Resorts, and a few others, I don't know. It's limited. And Wii Speak has connectability to, I think, still to this day, it got released almost a year ago, to 2 games. That would be Animal Crossing Let's Go to the Sea, which was released on launch, and The Conduit. And it's not even that good a thing. It's not that good a peripheral. But that's beside the point. Anyway, the Wii has games, has good games, it's got good content out there. So the Wii should be included in these console wars, because anyone who is gonna say that the PC shouldn't be included in the console debate, which is justifiable, should be included in the Nintendo Wii, because the Wii can match a few things out there for content. And after this year, the Wii is gonna be, in my opinion, dominating in terms of content, because you got Metroid Other M, you got Sin and Punishment 2, No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle, Tales of Graces, Dragon Quest X. That's amazing content, I'm sorry. That stuff is going to be amazing. And there's a couple of underlying Japanese RPGs that are in the works at the moment. That's going to be great. Similarly, by that token, the PS3's got great stuff coming out. Demon Souls, Resonance of Fate, a couple of other great games. It's got great stuff coming out. So I think people should just not be so ignorant and just include the Nintendo Wii in a console debate, because no one is going to accept the PC as a console. It's not a console. So let's forget about the PC. Leave the PC, out of the equation, because if you want to include PCs, then I could give you a whole list of reasons why my PC is better than a PS3 and an Xbox 360. But there's no point to that. Okay, we're going to talk about PS3, Xbox 360, and Nintendo Wii because they're consoles, and the Wii has great content, therefore should be included in the console war. Now, I'm not like, you know, on the cheering section of the Nintendo Wii because I'll admit to being thoroughly disappointed with a few of their games and the way they advertise and how they're not appealing to the hardcore gamers. You know, Nintendo have done away with a lot of their really good exclusives. I mean, like midway through 2009, there was a rumor about the Star Fox franchise being, you know, done with, and that was confirmed. That for the time being, you know, did I say Star Wars? Star Fox franchise is pretty much done. And similarly, F-Zero, that's like one of my favorite games. You know, the franchise that is. That's pretty much finished now. You know, last F-Zero that came out when 2006. No, not even 2006. Sorry, 2004. Sorry, that was F-Zero GP Legends on the GBA, and that was an average game, and it came out ages ago. Now we're talking 6 years. We're talking 6 years. So you know, F-Zero is pretty much finished. Pikmin, that's pretty much finished. What else is pretty much finished? I think that's about it. But you know, Nintendo need to, you know, start getting those games sorted, man. And also to add to the things that the Wii's, you know, getting in 2010 this year, you know, it's getting Super Mario Galaxy 2, it's getting a new Zelda. So you know, don't think that the Wii doesn't have content, because the Wii is content. It's not right to exclude it from a console war, because you know, it's a console, and to call these console wars an actual war is ridiculous. If anything, it's a skirmish. That's just how I feel. I mean, you know, you can't put up a front when people bring in PCs, because you know that a PC is actually infinitely superior. Anyone who's willing to go, you know, the extra mile to upgrade their PC, or alternatively build a PC, buy an expensive PC like an Alienware or something, you know, their PC is going to be better than a console. That's just a fact. But yeah, you know, include the Wii in console discussions, because it's a console, it's got content, it's got good content, you know. Forget the gimmicky crap that comes on the Wii. You know, the content's out there. For those who say the content's not out there, you gotta look. The content is out there, man. It's out there. Just look for it, and don't ride it out, because this year is gonna be hot for the Wii.